everybody, and welcome to Ark Supreme, where we die a lot and we gather stuff. These are my my mutated dudes. These here are they're basically they basically have like what was it, food mutations? Yeah, it was a food mutation, but these were my melee mutations. So these got the like a food mutation stat, which it's fine. It kind of helped. The food mutation helped on helping getting the melee mutation, which was actually originally 40. Um, so yeah, I've been breeding a lot of Carnos. So it's funny how their eyes change. They had green, like you could tell that they've got green eyes at a distance, but then when you zoom in on it, it's no, we don't have green eyes. What are you talking about? So how did I get all these gotchas? Well, I tamed a couple of them, and one of them was a male. That's why I bred them. Which I might breed more and just have one large gotcha farm. Um, I'm they might be out of stone. Legendary sword. That's interesting. The only thing I'm probably gonna actively that's a bad one. Yeah. Did you already drop? Yeah, you dropped a crystal. So more green gems. So I'm just gonna throw everything in here. Take the polymer and salvage everything that I don't want. And then we're gonna do this. So I have all these other Carnos. I'm basically prepping for the first ever boss fight. That's what I'm doing. The only thing I don't have right now. Is that far enough? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Um. So I'm gonna show you guys something. I've already put some levels in before, and we're still not done yet. We're not gonna be running around for long, but I just want to show you. Now this might be a bit of a challenge. Thing is, I changed the setting. I changed the setting, and because I was actually hitting far too hard, harder than I was before. And I was like, well, that's not right. I shouldn't be hitting for this hard. I need to lower it down. Well, this is also an imprinted one. So, anything else I hit with this, I don't. I shouldn't have messed with, and I had to basically do a drive-by with him in order to get away, because I was far enough away from the portal that I couldn't get here, couldn't get away with it. So let's say if I was to nick that guy would one-shot me. No question. There's been other things I've challenged too that have given me. I'd rather put that in health, to be quite honest. I basically want one of these guys to be the one I ride on, and have the others just be like spawners. But do enough damage that we can probably take on them. These guys here are ones I've been reluctant to fight, but those I have fought. At the beginning I could not fight them. When I took the time to get these, that's when I was able to fight these. Able to fight them. No. Nope. I'm noping out of that. I am noping out of that. I am not bothered. I will say this, Carnos are extremely loud. It's actually a lot easier. That's more tolerable. Hearing loud Carno stomping like I shouldn't be standing here. We're running right back into health again. little bit more meat. You can just sit there and chill. We got Delta Ant saddle, Theory saddle, two Theory saddles actually, Apache saddle, and another Dilo. And we got experience potions. That's great. Cool. That's interesting. I actually have no need for the saddles because if I was going to use them for the boss fight, I would have tamed them instead. But the Carnos were the best levels out of all of them. So I'm actually just going to do this and dump all of that. Okay, I guess it can't really be broken down. I guess I probably should have held on to those. So I guess I'll finish that later. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Get it? See, we got Delta Dilo saddle. There's these spicy herbs I keep getting that I have no idea what to do with. Yeah, they look like artifacts, don't they? But I've been putting them in here. I'm glad I'm glad I got it the pickaxe here. Because now I have something I can actually use. Now we got the epic pure shotgun. Which is probably not the shotgun I really need. So I will just get rid of all the rest of that stuff later. But in the next episode of Art Supreme, we're actually going to be taking on the boss. We're gonna go take on the boss. And then the plan for the next year, I'm probably gonna get more resource gathering creatures. So I'm probably gonna focus on a Dodic and Theres. We can get the Anki later. Probably actually best to get the Anki later. So if we get a Dodic and a Theory as an alpha, that would probably be better. The question is, where would I find the good one? If I could get a good one. Because I would like to get some pretty good tiered creatures. So this adamant ore. I've gotten lucky. Some of them with adamant ore and copper ore, I've gotten lucky where I could just put them in here. Just immediately. It's just gonna what I do. It's just like I gotta keep doing this until I get it hurts again. That's nice. That's nice. Why it's so good to have all of these guys, because then I can just keep doing that. But these herbs got to be doing for something. I have no idea what to do with. But I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but out of all the stuff I've gathered here, I already have things ready to go. Technically, Fire, Apex, Prime, Alpha, Delta. Actually, have more here. We have the Frost. Me here. I will say this though. Um, when the new animated series came out, around the time of episode 2, when I got in here and loaded up this game, that's where I got these skins from. That's where these skins from came. So that's how I got these skins. Someone was trying to figure out how I got them. I literally loaded up Ark Survival Evolved, got in here, and that's the first thing I seen when I spawned into the game. Because when I opened my inventory, that's where it was. I still have that problem down here, but I'm not really worried about it at the moment. So one last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off of here. Where's grapple gun? Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna see how much stuff we can get from the with this pick. I kind of was already here once. I was wondering stuff spawned. I think that's slightly better than normal. I really don't want to mess with. I don't really want to mess with anything, to be honest. There's Rex. I didn't bring any of my guys with me, so. Prime Tribesmen. They got explosives, dude. Nope. Do I know what I'm doing? I have an idea of what to do. I don't know exactly what I'm getting myself into when it comes to this. Simply because this is the first time I'm actively playing this. I have no idea what there is so much lag here. There's gotta be like an overspawn somewhere. But I don't have any creatures strong enough to just run around the map. That's why I don't want to sit there and be like, okay, I've bred up all these creatures. Let's just go ham. Nope, they're not good enough to go ham. I think if I was to go ham with something, I would need a prime tier. Oh. Shit. Oh, double shit. escape that. I don't want to go down that way though. Can I shoot over there before? Nope. About that there. Gas worms are brutal. I am playing with fire here. Prime kibble. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to gather some resources. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked by something. Gonna get wrecked by this dodo. Please tell me there's some ore up here. Kinda in need of more ore. And more crystal. Still doing prep work, I mean, this is the whole point of it. I need to collect as much as possible. I know I wanted to try and keep these episodes as short as possible, and I do. So that's why I'm doing this now. I might as well, because I haven't talked to you guys in a while when it comes to Ark and whatever else. I will say this, by the time you do see this, I've already got my new PC back. I have not hooked it up yet, because I said I was going to do this and Docs, kind of like a season 2 of Docs, and do it properly with the proper settings that I didn't have before. Yeah, I could do it on my newer PC, but I'm using my old one because I already got this installed, I've already got things going, so that's why I'm doing it on this one. And then hopefully, and then once I do Docs again, then I will be moving on to the Hunted. And then go from there. Meaning on my new PC, I'll already be working on a Scorched Earth series on there. Scorched Earth playthrough. I will be doing that. So, needless to say, it will also be pre-recorded. With the Bob Scales thing, I went ahead and paid for that too. So, do I let myself go get it? So that way I can have the expressway to get back to my base. Or collect more ore. I'm gonna collect more ore. How much have I collected so far? episode's probably going to be almost fairly close to 30 minutes. So give her a few more ore smashing and I'll be making my way back over there. Unless something one-shots me out of the air, which I wouldn't be surprised. Thing is, even if I adjust the settings, but with one creature alone, I was hitting when I finally did get something tamed, like Delta tamed. Before it died, it was a trike. It got completely destroyed, so I couldn't even show you the trike. It got annihilated by a Delta tribesman cheat. It just spawned a bunch of guys on top of me, and that was it. That was the end. But yeah, I was hitting for far too strong with the trike, and I was like, no, I'm hitting too strong. I need to get rid of this. No. And I spent some time adjusting the settings. I'm still hitting fairly hard, but nowhere near as hard as I was. I'm still hitting pretty decent, mainly with an imprinted creature that's already got some levels put into it. Because I put quite a bit of levels into him, and I still don't think that guy's done yet. I still don't think I'm done leveling that Carno. I could be, but I don't think I am. I mean, if you can get, as long as you can get stuff going here, I think I'm probably not going to have enough to build because I think a lot of the stone is actually going to go towards all the goobers, the goober gotchas. I'm gonna collect a little bit more stone and some obsidian. Drink. And we're so gonna die. Oh, and I'm lucky too because a prime dude, a prime worm just aggroed on me. I just dodged a bullet there. I want to make it perfectly clear that I did not do that to that Ravager. That was not me. That was probably this donut. Ah! I spoke it too soon. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one, in the first boss fight of the Arc Supreme against the Delta boss. Bring some nachos. It's going to be messy. Goodbye.